Peace and blessings in this corner box of 24. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope all is well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. God is good. God is great. And thankful for another day. So, yeah, we here, man. You know, fight weekend. Charlo, Castano, and that big co-main event. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Custio. He called himself the War Machine, Clayton. So, you know, I'm looking forward to the fight this weekend, man. But I'm more looking forward to Boots Ennis, man. I want to see him show out. I believe he's going to show out. And I believe Clayton is coming to fight, you know. So it's going to be a great fight. Pardon me. It's going to be a great fight, man. So let me just say, you know, I was watching the press conference yesterday, and Jaron, I kept seeing him motioning like he wanted to say something. And he finally got the attention of Brian Custio, and Brian Custio from Showtime, and he said, listen, man, I'm going to steal the show. And you know what? I was like, you know, it caught me off guard. I'm sure it caught everybody off guard. But you know what? I ain't mad at him because that's how you market yourself, man. See, if Terrence Crawford would have marketed himself and start talking more and doing more interviews and talking, and you ain't got to talk smack, but just talk. Let people know you alive. Let people know, man, you hungry. You want it, man. You want to do this. You want to do that, man. You get that exposure. That's what you need because your promoter, man, if you got a crook like Bob Arum, he's not going to do it for you, man. See how Shakur Stevenson talks? He does interviews, and he puts himself out there. He talk about what he's going to do and how he feel. That's what you got to do, man. And so Boots was like, yo, man, I'm going to steal the show tomorrow, right? I was like, wow, that's what's up. That's how you do it, man. That's how you let people know, man. You know, you're exposing yourself. And now he's in Cali, right? He's from Philly, but he's fighting in Cali. So now he's going to gain some more fans on the West Coast. And that's how you do it. So then people can't say, oh, nobody know Jaron Ennis. He got that contract with Showtime. So now they putting him out there. And then when it's time to fight at the Barclays, because he should be in the Barclays next. I believe he's going to be in the Barclays next. I actually was going to go to this fight in Cali, man, but I couldn't find a, good flight. But anyway, I know he's going to come to the Barclays soon, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to, Jaron Ennis and Custio Clayton. Custio Clayton, like I said, well, Jaron Ennis is 28-0 with 26 knockouts. And Custio Clayton is 17-0 with 12 knockouts. And he calls himself the War Machine, And they said he was the best Canadian amateur in boxing, I believe they said in boxing history. So he got a good amateur pedigree, He's definitely in shape. He looked like he do, some weight work. He looks strong. You know what I mean? I know he's coming to fight, and that's what we want. We don't want no pushovers. And listen, man, if it go past 6 rounds, because, Boots is knocking dudes out, but if it go past 6 rounds, that's all right too, man. You don't got to knock everybody out. Just win the fight. But if it go past 6 rounds, then you put in some work, man. That's good for your resume and your experience. Nothing wrong with that, So, yeah, man, we looking forward to the fight. Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. Jermell is 34-1-1 with 18 KOs. And Brian Castano is 17-0. Right? He's not really a big puncher. But he can confuse you in the ring. You got to be on point with him, man, because he really, if you notice, he don't throw a lot of punches in the middle of the ring. He throw a lot of punches when you get on the rope. That's when he throw more of his punches. And he had a draw with Lara. And if you watch that fight with Erislandy Lara, when he had a draw with him, Lara won the fight, man, and they gave him the draw. So it seems like with Castano, you got to beat him convincingly, or it's going to be a draw. Now, I'm not saying Now, Lara, when he fought him, it was definitely a unanimous decision. Okay? But with Charlo, it wasn't unanimous. It wasn't unanimous. I will say that. But I still feel like with this dude, if you don't beat him unanimously, well, Lara beat him unanimously and they still gave it a draw. That's what I'm saying. It's funny when you're fighting this dude. It's like you got to really, really, really hurt him, or you got to take control from the beginning. You can't let him get too many rounds because they're going to give it a draw. Okay? So Charlo got to really push the envelope with this time. I thought Charlo was on the rope too much. I don't think he's great off the ropes. I don't know why people are saying he fights good off the ropes. No, that's not his fight. Okay? He fights better in the middle of the ring. All right? So I think he need to stay off that rope. I think he need to execute his jab more, because he did good with his jab, but he need to do it better. He needs to have it more sharper. He need to have his jab going, have his hand up. You know what I mean? Ready, right? Ready to block, ready to move, because Castano gonna try to counter him, right? And I just think he need to take it easy, man. Don't get caught up in this American-Argentina thing. Argentina, as far as I know, is not an enemy of the United States of America. Okay, so I wouldn't get caught up in that. He got his fans and you got yours. Stay focused on the fight, because the fans can't fight for him and your fans can't fight for you. So just stay focused. You know what I mean? Get the win. This is for undisputed junior middleweight champion. You're going to be an undisputed junior middleweight champion, man. You know what I'm saying? So stay focused on that. Don't get sidetracked with this one saying this one saying that, people getting in your head. Okay? You can beat the dude. You can beat him. And you hurt him. This time you got to finish him. Okay? You gave him a break. You let him out. Okay? You got to be a good finisher. So, like I said, man, I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm looking forward to, the weigh-in was good. They both look good. They both look ready. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think Charlo this time this is going to be a repeat. Should be. It should be a repeat of of the second fight with Tony Harrison. Charlo and Tony Harrison. Now, let's be real. You see how it goes? He beat Harrison that first fight, but they gave it to Harrison. They blemished his record, man. That was messed up. That really was. He beat Tony Harrison, man, convincingly, unanimously, and they blemished his record. It was like politics, man. They said we can't get both of them, so we're gonna get one of them. And then I remember around that time, man, it had something to do with that. They were supposed to be getting tested by VADA. And it was like every time I was reading articles saying they were trying to test them, and every time they showed up, they wasn't home. And I felt like they found that disrespectful. I don't know. This is just my twist on it. I felt like they found that disrespectful, man. They kept showing up and they was never there, talking about they was traveling or they was moving around, trying to promote their fight and stuff like that. And they gave him, they blemished his record because he beat Tony Harrison, man. So something wasn't right. Okay? I felt that was pure politics. All right? But anyway, that's over. So I feel like he's gonna use that energy from what he did with Harrison. He's gonna use that on Castano, and if that's what you got to use, then use that, okay? Because you gonna become undisputed, and that means a lot for you from where you came from, okay? I appreciate the interview I saw the other day with his dad. It's crazy, man. Jermell and Jamal, they look just like their dad. I mean, absolutely carbon copy. They look like their father, man. Okay, and he said he put him in the gym when they were little. He used to fight himself. And, man, it's a blessing, to have a father, man, in your corner like that, And, of course, Jaron Ennis got his father in his corner, Bozy Ennis. He's a fighter. He used to box, you know what I mean? And he said Jaron was in the walker trying to hit something, trying to hit the bag, you know what I mean? So it's in the blood. And that's how boxing goes sometimes, man. I got boxers in my family. It's in the blood. It's in the genes. You know what I mean? And we all don't make it, but hey, that don't mean we ain't got no knowledge. We got a little bit of knowledge on this boxing thing. All right. So peace and blessings. in this corner boxing 24. Again, this fight will be on Showtime tomorrow, May 14th, starting at 9 o'clock. Jaron, Ennis, and Custio, Clayton, the co-main event. Jermell, Charlo, and Castano, the main event for the Undisputed Championship. Okay, and a title eliminator between Jaron, Ennis, and Custio, Clayton for the IBF. All right? So peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Please leave your comments, whether it's nay or yay. Please subscribe to my page, and let's keep the good content going. And everybody be safe out there. Protect yourself. COVID is still here. I always say that. All right, so just be safe. God bless you. Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24.